dedication done by Councilman Bradley.
Let us pray. Most gracious Heavenly Father, I praise you and I thank you for this day and the opportunities that you give us to serve our community, to serve our citizens. Lord, I praise you and I thank you for those in attendance today and for those on the agenda today, Lord, for their care and concern. And praise you and thank you for a place to have a voice, and they can have a voice and those concerns can be addressed and heard. I pray that you would give us guidance and wisdom, Lord, to make decisions that would best serve the citizens of Florence. Lord, I pray that you would be with us this day, and that above all things, Lord, that we would just seek your will and your guidance. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Now we will do our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, good afternoon, and Council, we will start with the approval of minutes for August 11th.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. The ayes, any opposed? The ayes have it. Now we will have August 13th, 2025 minutes.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Next we have honors and recognition, service recognition. Mariko Wyndham, 30 years in water production. Congratulations.
Thank you for your service, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Y'all gonna stay in the center.
Everyone, Mayor, City Council, good afternoon. I'm proud to recognize Mr. Mariko Wyndham, known as Rico by his work family, for 30 years of service to the citizens of Florence. He started in September of 1995.
Wow.
Yep, as a wastewater maintenance worker, where he helped maintain the wastewater plant facilities, grounds, and treatment equipment. Rather quickly, he was promoted to water plant operator in February of 1996, where he has served ever since, ensuring safe and reliable drinking water to our community. This role is where his lasting and most impactful contributions to the city have been realized. He's the primary second shift operator responsible for checks and adjustments on our groundwater plants and addressing customer complaints after normal business hours. As a water operator, his reliability, commitment, skill, and attention to detail have played a vital role in upholding our customer service standards, maintaining the water system's viability, and ensuring regulatory compliance. Over the years, Rico has become an institution with the ability to adapt to a growing and evolving water system, helping train a new generation of operators, and responding to emergencies with professionalism and resilience. Rico is the picture of our reliability. He's a great asset to the utilities department. Thank you, Rico, for your contributions and your continuing impact.
You want to say anything?
I'm good.
Okay, next we have on our agenda is appearance before council. Our first person is Suzanne La Rochelle, and while she comes, I'll bring our lawyer up while she's coming to speak. Ron, you had conversation with Miss La Rochelle. Could you share that with us, please?
Good afternoon, Madam Mayor, members of the council. A pleasure to be before you today. I am here as I had some conversations with Ms. La Rochelle. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
Yes, you are, sir.
I apologize. pressing buttons. But she raised some questions in desiring to speak before council and explained to her with respect to those that the public comment session is not a back and forth with questions before council. It's the opportunity to address or speak regarding certain issues. But she raised concerns with respect to violations of the State Ethics Act, in particular asserting that scenarios in which city council may donate or transfer properties to the Housing Authority of Florence, that in doing so, that is a violation of the Ethics Act because of the family relationship between the mayor and the executive director of the Housing Authority. I did share with Ms. La Rochelle that we consulted with the State Ethics Commission on that very matter, and they provided us with guidance that with respect to such participation by the mayor in votes related to that, it is not a violation of the Ethics Act. There is no personal economic interest involved. The city council, in its discretion, has the right to provide collaborative opportunities with the housing authority with respect to certain properties that might be donated, or with respect to projects that might be collaborative ventures to provide for public purposes of affordable housing. They've given us that guidance that votes by the mayor with respect to that would not be in violation of that. There's no financial benefit to the mayor or the executive director, and any suggestion otherwise is just absolutely untrue. We, as legal counsel to the city, assessed the concerns with respect to any ethics violations ahead of votes with respect to this issue, and as a second measure sought to address it with the Ethics Commission for guidance to be sure that they didn't have a difference of opinion than we did, finding that there was no ethics violation. And they confirmed our thoughts that the scenario as described was not a violation. We've shared that with Ms. La Rochelle in terms of the guidance that was given to us. That guidance was given in the form of legal advice between the general counsel for the Ethics Commission and us, so we don't release legal attorney-client communications in that regard, but I can factually state that's the guidance that we were given regarding that. So Ms. La Rochelle has been made aware of that prior to her coming today, and I just wanted to share that with you as a counsel so that you can feel confident in the legal guidance that we've given you in the past on past matters as well as future matters that may come up. These are public bodies that are governed by laws, statutes, and regulations, and the mayor nor the executive director of the Housing Authority have any ownership interest in any of the properties we're talking about. These are public entities that exist for public purposes, and I would just suggest in our consideration of certain things, certainly there might be opinions about certain things, but to suggest that certain things are illegal when they are not, or when they're suggested that they are a violation of the Ethics Act when they are not, that we would just be careful how we describe those things to be accurate and fair to those parties that are involved.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ms. La Rochelle, thank you for coming. For all the speakers that come before us today, we give you 5 minutes to speak, and we'll give you the floor now.
Thank you very much. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Good afternoon. My name is Suzanne La Rochelle. I have been a resident of the city of Florence for over 14 years. I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I have a small practice downtown. On August 11th, 2025, the council voted on Bill 2025-28, conveying city-owned property to the Florence Housing Authority. Mayor Barnes participated in that vote, even though her sibling, Dr. Alfonso Al Bradley, is the paid executive director of that agency. According to how I understood the law pertaining to recusals, I had expected that the mayor would have recused herself. She did not. Therefore, on August 22nd, 2025, I submitted a request to speak at today's meeting. I asked to address how recusals are handled. I did not state any law had been violated. I was asking questions. So I asked to address how recusals are handled when council business involves organizations led by or connected to immediate family members of city officials. Specifically, I sought clarification on the procedures for disclosure, filing of written recusal statements, and documentation in the minutes, as required by the South Carolina ethics law. On August 28th, I received an email from the city's attorney stating that my inquiry was not best suited for public comment, describing it as an issue specific and legal in nature. My request was denied. That same day, I replied by email that I had followed the exact rules to speak at the city council and that my remarks were not legal hypotheticals, but how the city governs. I requested that my appearance be reconsidered. I also questioned if I was misinterpreting the law. I am not an attorney. On September 5th, last Friday, I received 2 emails from the city. A letter from the city clerk stating that I was now being permitted to speak, and another letter from Attorney Scott. The letter stated, "Respectfully, your interpretation and application of the law is incorrect. The city sought guidance from the SC Ethics Commission regarding this very matter and obtained an opinion that the Ethics Act does not prohibit the matter you have questioned, nor does it require the recusal of Mayor Barnes. The commission has formally opined that a governmental entity is not a business for purposes of recusal. Therefore, the only reason Mayor Barnes would need to recuse herself would be if she or Dr. Bradley had an economic interest." He stated that they, in fact, do not have an economic interest. As that is not the case, he stated no recusal is mandated by the Ethics Act. He asked if I still wanted to speak again. I replied the same day that I did. Attorney Scott stated as a fact that neither the mayor nor her brother had an economic interest in this matter. I respectfully disagree. Dr. Bradley's salary and professional standing depend directly on the housing authority's financial condition. When this council transferred valuable city property to that agency, it strengthened the institution that pays him. That is at least arguably an economic interest under the plain language of the statute and under advisory opinion AO 2011. The law is clear. South Carolina Code 8-13-7B. No public official may participate in a matter in which a member of their immediate family has an economic interest. Immediate family includes siblings. Economic interest includes employment, salary, or professional benefit. Advisory opinion AO 2011, issued by the same Ethics Commission, adds this. While governmental entities are not generally considered businesses, when an official or their immediate family is employed by or serves as an officer or director of such an entity, its financial interest creates a personal economic interest, requiring recusal, disclosure, and documentation in the minutes. By that guidance, the appearance of a conflict here is very real. And let's be honest, the look of this situation is not good. When a mayor votes to transfer city property to the very agency run by her sibling, citizens naturally question whether this process is fair. Trust and integrity.
I'm sorry, Miss Suzanne. Your time is up. And
Can you
so,
please give me 15 seconds to conclude?
I'll give you 15 seconds.
Thank you. My request this afternoon is straightforward. On Friday, September 5th, I was notified the city had received an Ethics Commission opinion stating no recusal was required. I have not been provided that opinion, and I'm learning now that it's confidential. For transparency, I respectfully request that the city release the exact Ethics Commission opinion. Citizens deserve to read the Commission's words directly. If the Commission truly concluded that no recusal was required, let that stand in daylight.
So thank you so much. We want to thank you for your time here, and that will be it. Council, do you
And
want-
thank you.
Councilman McCall.
Thank you. I just have a comment. And I said I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm sick and tired of it at this point. Politics is politics. Play politics. But when you're dealing with people's lives, I don't got time for it. We have an affordability problem, not in the city, not in the state, but in this country. We're talking about trying to put low-income, affordable housing back in North Florence. And every time we try to put something on that side of town, it's always people come and try to stop it. Even if she recused herself, it still will pass. And we know that. This is here for political purposes, and it's trying to slow something down that's for the benefit of people. I've been on this council for 5 years, and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of trying to help people out, and it's always
Same.
political nonsense. It will pass regardless. Regardless, it's going to pass. This is for affordable housing for North Florence. Every time affordable housing projects come up, it's always some people trying to kill it every time. And I'm just sick and tired of it. It's making me visibly upset about it. And I'm from here on out, the people need to know, all right? The people need to know that people are trying to kill projects on the north side of town every time it comes up. They can say, oh, we want to put bathrooms there. We want to put this. This here is something that's going to benefit the city. It's going to benefit the north side of town. And I am proud to partner with the Housing Authority to get something there. Because if not, you're going to have an abandoned, dilapidated building that was sitting there since I was a child. Now, we finally got some action to get it done. And now here we go again with this political jargon. I'm sick and tired of it. Madam Mayor, if you were to accuse yourself, I'm vote for it again. Simple as that. But other than that, I'm just sick and tired of it. That's something that could have been done over a phone call, not here trying to stop a project that's to benefit the people in North Florence. So I'm sick and tired of it. And that's it.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor, may I address one additional?
Huh?
May I address one additional point of clarity as well?
Yes.
I do want to share, Ms. LaRochelle stated something that was incorrect. Her request was not denied when she submitted it originally. My response to her was she asked to come and make an inquiry before council. And I shared with her if she had an inquiry that desired responses or delving into the practices of the council with respect to recusals, that would be most appropriate for a conversation with me, which I provided her a detailed written response, but in no way did it state that her request was denied, and that was an inaccurate assertion for her to say that today.
Okay.
And one more thing: when Housing Authority, when Housing Authority finally get this project completed, please don't come to the ribbon cut because you was against it then. Do not try to come to the ribbon cut and try to take credit for it then. So I'm sick and tired of it because it's ridiculous.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
May I
Yeah, no.
respond?
No, ma'am. No, this is not for a back and forth. We heard
I'm
your.
being attacked and I can't defend.
No, ma'am.
Attorney Chiquez,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm
he's
sorry.
talking, I'm not talking about that property.
I'm going to have you removed.
I am not talking about that housing property.
Your time is up.
I want to
your-
correct the record. I am not talking about the housing.
Your time is up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your time is up. And so, in moving forward, six in favor and 1 opposed. The vote stands. We will be moving forward with bettering the lives in North Florence and any other area. Anytime we can partner with housing, I'm letting you know, we will do. Because we owe it to Florence to help and to use whatever resources we can for our communities. I will never shy away from that. So next on the agenda, we have Ms. Fanika George to speak to council regarding several concerns. And I think she has already spoke with our city council, our city manager on these concerns as well.
That is correct, Mayor.
Okay. Mrs. George.
Okay, I'm gonna go quickly, so you probably gotta take notes. and
Yeah,
then you can
5
respond.
minutes.
Number one, trash cans, I was told, were $5, but we're not allowed to burn our trash in the city limits. I had 4 trash cans. They came and took them. Then they only gave me 1 back, trash cans that I paid for, as well as my neighbors. Several of us, even people with 1 home, they only have like 2 and 3 cans. And I had spoke to Scotty on that issue about that, and I was wondering if instead of us having to buy another trash can and pay an extra $5 a month, can they allow the trash trucks to come through either more frequently to the household, or can they allow some type of controlled burn that we're allowed to burn our trash if our neighbors by us don't have an issue with it, which some of mine don't. Number 2, is it possible to add another inside facility to the rec program or make Pearlmore Gym a 2-story? Scotty did say that tentatively they're supposed to be changing that parking lot over there into another building so that they have more spaces for different sports for the kids. Number 3, provide transportation for youth if possible to attend practice and games for city leagues, because a lot of parents want their kids in these activities. Some coaches, like Councilman Shaquez, they do offer rides to the kids and things like that, but a lot of families can't afford to do so. Like back in the day, we all had to walk to Wilson or Williams or whatever, and we went as a group, but you got little kids that want to go too, or older kids that live a bit far. Number 4, CAT team needs the right fit of officers on the team or leading the team, because respectfully, the current leader is not from our area or knows a lot of people in the area. And I'm told that one of our favorite officers, well, 2 of our favorite officers are no longer there. I don't know what you got to do, but please go get them back. Number 5, city needs to get the state to please allow a municipal penny tax so that more funds can be used for the city of Florence. Number 6, please bring the food share program to Florence or link up with Columbia so that they can have that program there. That's where like you can buy a box for like $25 cash, but if somebody says on EBT, they probably can purchase it for $10 or $15. And if you buy it for $15, you can pay $5 for it. But I spoke with them. They said that they need to link up with someone on this end. Number 7, if it's possible, since y'all do link up with McLeod and MUSC, to collaborate with Prisma Health to have developmental areas, to have a building in Florence someplace, because they have children with more developmental issues like autism and other delays. There's a specialist named Dr. Caroline Hill DiBattista who is awesome. She did inform me that she does have outreach clinics at like Sumter and other places, but I was wondering if they could do something in Florence because there are a lot of children in need of those services. 8, we need true affordable housing that poor people can afford to live in without being $1,300 or etc. in a 1 or 2 bedroom, because most people who have jobs paying less than $20 an hour can't afford these newly built smart apartments, townhouses, condos, and etc. Number 9, Camp Fever needs to keep the same name and should start at an earlier age, like 6, 7, or 8, because by 12 years old, you've already lost them. Number 10, City League Sports need term limits for board members and a community vote if possible for those who want to be on the board. You sit and stay on the board until you die or leave. And that's it.
Okay, you did it in 5 minutes.
There you go.
All right, thank you so much.
Love y'all.
All right,
Thanks, Tim.
all right. All right, council. Next, we will have ordinance and position. It is bill number 2025-35. It's the second reading. It will give them an opportunity to leave for a minute. Bill number 2025-35, a second reading, an ordinance to annex and zone NC-15, the lot located at 2507 West Andover Road, Florence County Tax Map number 01221-01-090. What say you?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposes? The ayes have it. Next, we have bill number 2025-36. It's the second reading, an ordinance to rezone from CA to NC 6.3, 2 lots at 235 East House Springs Road, Florence County Tax Map 0015201-127 and 00152-01-07. What say you?
So moved.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have second reading, an ordinance to amend sections 1-2, 7.2-A, 1-2.7.2-B, 1-2.A.2, 1-2.10.1-B, and 7-25.2 of the Unified Development Ordinance regarding accessory dwelling units.
So
What,
moved.
Second.
all those in favor?
Madam Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to amend. Sorry. Motion to amend.
Second.
What? And I make a motion, I guess. So I want to make a motion to amend this ordinance to take away the language that, I guess it's number 17, the ADU shall provide one improved parking space in addition to the required parking for the principal structure. That's my motion. My motion,
I'm sorry. can
amended
you-
motion.
Can you,
I can.
just a
So,
point of clarification, would you mind?
yep, number 17 on, it's figure 1-2.8.2, and then number 17.
Okay.
You're way down there. Catch up. So bill number 2025-27.
Okay.
Help you out.
Nick, can I see? If you don't,
Yeah, you're good. There you go.
thank you. Which one are you referring to?
This is number 17.
Oh, I got you.
So
Okay.
we saying no
Yeah,
additional
no,
parking?
No additional parking. That's my.
You just
my
want
motion.
to, I'm sorry, just for clarification, you want to strike number 17?
Strike number 17, yes, sir.
Okay.
Second.
There's a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposes? The ayes have it. Next week,
Oh, I got to on the regular
now we've got to vote on
amended.
the amended.
But I want to add one more motion too. All right. The second one is for number 13. Says the maximum detached ADU size is limited to 50% of the footprint of the principal structure, or 800 square feet. I want to make an amendment to change that to 1,000
Second.
square feet. That's number 13.
From 8 to
800
to
to
1,000.
Yeah.
You got that? Okay.
Okay.
There's a second on the floor, so all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposes?
Madam Mayor,
Yes.
if we could we ensure that we're doing 1,000 on both of them? It's, you have attached and detached. You're looking at 1,000 for both of those, correct?
But this is just detached. I'm sorry.
Just detached?
Well, I'm sorry for both.
For both?
For both, yeah.
So,
Attaching.
so we changed that motion.
I'm sorry. No, just for detached.
Just for detached?
Detached is 1,000. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So my motion is to change on this bill to change number 13, says maximum detached ADU size is limited to 50% of the footprint of the principal structure, or it's currently 800 square feet, whichever is less. I'm gonna say change it to 1,000 square feet, whichever is less.
And that's the motion.
That's the motion. The attached will stay the same.
Okay, and there was a second for that motion. So all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Okay, now, are we good with that one? Yeah, we're good. So
we need to-
we
then we
need
need
to
to vote
vote
on
on
the
the amended version. Right.
Correct.
So is there a motion for the amended version?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have introduction of ordinance. It is bill number 2025-38. It's the first reading. This is an ordinance to amend the budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2025 and ending June 30th, 2026. What say ye?
So move.
All right, Glenn?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Madam Mayor and Council. This ordinance is an annual ordinance the city does. It's essentially carrying over appropriated funds from the prior year budget that were not spent for specific projects or capital purchases. Nothing in this ordinance is a new purchase. All of these purchases were approved on the adoption of last year's budget or the adoption of the early purchase amendment from last year. Essentially, these projects were not completed. If they were construction, if they were capital, there may have been some time delay on actually receiving it. You'll see in there's $2 million for the fire truck. We've already paid the cash for the fire truck. The fire truck's not going to be delivered until September this month. So until we actually take control of it, it's still an expenditure for us to pay. So that's why it's being carried forward into the current year budget.
Okay. Any questions, council?
Oh, yeah, it's already gone through Finance Committee as well.
Okay. Well then, can I get,
We already got motions.
we already got a motion, so all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you so much, Glenn. Next, we have introduction to resolution number 2025-28. It's a resolution committing the city of Florence to providing a local match for Municipal Association South Carolina Big Idea Grant and following its procurement policies when securing services and products with grant funding. What say you?
So move.
Second.
We have you before us, Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Mayor, members of council. This is a new resolution. We did bring this before you all last month. We're submitting for the Big Idea Grant with the Municipal Association. At that time, we were moving forward with a project located on the East Palmetto corridor, but after being informed of some potential improvements in the future, we have decided to change that to the South Church Street corridor for a gateway improvement. So in order to submit for the grant, we have to pass this resolution as a part of the project.
Pro Tem Trebale?
Just briefly, what ideas does staff have about the improvements to South Church Street, if you don't mind?
This will be a beautification project. What we do know is it will not involve a fountain. Otherwise, some of our folks may get, I may get ran out of town for that. But we're looking for beautification along our existing parks lot that we have just recently demoed. We have a number of properties in that area to really kind of showcase that you're entering the city.
Well, if I can add how excited I am to hear that, because I think leadership by example is so important, and the effort the city is making to beautify its own properties and to demonstrate that for the community, I think is terrific. So thank you very much for that. Yes.
Yes, thank you so much, Clint. Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have resolution number 2025-29, a resolution to adopt the City of Florence Water Distribution System Master Plan. What say ye?
So motion.
Second. Okay. Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Mayor, members of council. This is a resolution to adopt the Water Distribution Master Plan for the City of Florence. This resolution is sponsored by Mayor Pro Tem George Jabali. The Water Distribution Master Plan we've been working on for a number of years, and what that is essentially a collective approach to our water distribution system to help guide us in the next 20 years of growth and development, as well as addressing some of the current concerns with our infrastructure, like any aging infrastructure. And so with the master plan, we have emphasized improvements to enhance our water quality and produce even higher quality water than what the City of Florence currently is, but as well as address all the growth that we're seeing throughout the city, be it residential, commercial, or industrial. And this master plan sets out many projects for us to work on either funding ourselves, receiving grant funding. It provides opportunities for us to submit for those grant fundings as we move forward. Most of the requirements of any major grant that we seek requires a master plan of this magnitude to be able to even submit for them, and it shows that we are being proactive in our approach to the development of our water system. And so this was a lot of effort went into this by city staff and AECOM, our engineering consultant, and it's a very exciting outlay for us as we continue to move forward with capital improvement projects.
Thank you so much. Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have resolution number 2025-30, a resolution to adopt the City of Florence Sewer Collection System Master Plan. All right.
Thank you, Mayor, members of council. Again, this is a resolution to adopt the sewer collection system master plan. This is very similar to our water distribution, except on the other side of the coin with our utility system. So this was again sponsored by Mayor Pro Tem Bailey, and taking a as he says often, work the plan, create the plan, work the plan. So this is a comprehensive approach at looking at our existing sewer infrastructure. This is I'm sorry. We're good? Okay. This is looking at our sewer system and all the different outfalls that we have with our sewer collection system, determining the current requirements that we have within our system, as well as, again, the growth with residential, industrial, and commercial that we are seeing. And so this is, again, a 20-year outlook in capital improvements and an effort that we have for guiding us as we move forward with the development of our sewer collection system.
Thank you so much. A question.
Yes.
Did we vote a few minutes ago on the last sewer collection?
On the first one.
On the first one, water distribution?
We did. Okay.
We did, right? Yeah.
So we didn't vote to open up for sewer, no, we didn't vote to open up sewer collection, I don't think.
I think we had. We didn't vote.
No,
Yeah,
we're
motion
about to do
for-
it now. Yeah, we're about to do it now. So all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Next, we have resolution number 2025-31, a resolution to adopt the City of Florence Stormwater Master Plan.
Thank you, Mayor. Members of council, this is
Well, wait a minute.
Motion.
Motion?
Second.
Okay, now, there you go.
all right. This is our resolution to adopt our stormwater master plan. Again, this is a master plan that we have been working on for a number of years, looking at not only our city limits, but outside of the city limits. Obviously, water does not follow municipal boundaries or county boundaries, for that matter. It flows within the natural watershed. So it's with this master plan, it is looking again at the infrastructure as a whole, proposing potential projects in the future to address some of the many concerns that we have throughout the city. But what it also does is help address the many organizations that are responsible for the stormwater system. So unlike our water and sewer utility system, the stormwater infrastructure within municipal limits, there are many different owners, and it takes a master plan of this magnitude to develop those solutions, guide on who is responsible for those solutions, and allows us to work together to implement some of the projects. So this master plan was assisted in funding through the South Carolina Office of Resilience. This was I believe we received a $250,000 grant to complete this master plan study. And this concludes staff report.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you. And if I can just take a moment and thank so many people who have worked so hard for so long to bring this, and this is truly a momentous day. Mark this day down in the city of Florence books. This is a momentous day, and it's taken literally years of effort, sweat, blood, tears, hard work by so many staff members I can't even begin who are not only those who are with us here today, but those who have already retired. This process started that long ago, and then you have AECOM who has worked with us. The Business Development Committee has been very active and engaged in this, and we have members of that committee who are with us here today, and are current members, but also former members who are, some are not even on city council anymore. So it's been a long, long process that has gotten us to this point. And this sets us up, this 3 or 4 year effort that we have undertaken as a council, as staff, as a community, sets us up for the next 20 years. And it's a living, these are living documents. So it's not just a one and done, it's working documents that are going to be going forward. And what has been said that I certainly have adopted in my life is that you got to plan your work and work your plan. And we have diligently been doing the planning and the working at the same time. But now, as a community, if a question comes up, what is the city's plans on this? What are the city's plans on that? These 3 documents, and I have them here, the Stormwater Master Plan, the Sewer Collection System Master Plan, as well as the Water Distribution Master Plan. These are all going to be on the website. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And so anytime anyone has a question, they can, Amanda, is that right? They're up there now? They're there now, already up there now. So thank you to all of you for doing that. And the only thing, Mr. City Manager, I would ask if perhaps we can consider having a time where we can go in detail with the community on each one of these plans and have a workshop of some sort so that the community can see those plans in detail perhaps and maybe have questions and answers about what's included and what's not included. I'm not going to step into your arena, but I will ask you at least to consider something along those lines if you would.
Certainly.
Thank you.
All right. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you so much. You need to be there for the next one as well, huh?
I do.
All right. The resolution number 2025-32, a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute the Stormwater Infrastructure Program subrecipient agreement between the City of Florence and South Carolina Office of Resilience to fund a stormwater infrastructure improvement project that will mitigate the impact of future disasters.
So moved. Second.
All right.
Thank you, Mayor, members of council. This is working our plan. So as you all know, we have a project that we received grant funding through the Office of Resilience to do significant stormwater improvements along the Oakland Avenue corridor. There is a significant lack of existing infrastructure as well as the infrastructure that's currently located there is insufficient. And so with this grant money, we will of course make those improvements. As we have moved forward with engineering and design documents and working with the DOT, those prices and estimates for construction has increased, and in working with the Office of Resilience, they have given us an additional $400,000 to put towards that project. So that total award amount now is $3.4 million. To kind of showcase what grant monies that we have received from our 2021 bond of $7 million, we've been able to use those monies and work with other entities to get a total of an additional $14 million worth of grant monies to put towards stormwater projects. So right now we've got Cedar McQueen under construction, Pennsylvania Street Outfalls under construction, and hopefully very soon, once we receive DOT encroachment permit, we will start work here on Oakland Avenue.
That's what I was going to ask. Yes, so Councilman Braddock.
This may be posted somewhere, but I've gotten a lot of questions about the work on Coit Street, the work on all the cut through between Second Loop and Palmetto. Do we have any kind of place on the site where it shows when a project will start and anticipated finish dates? Or could we do that so that we could just reference people to go there?
Yes, absolutely. We've got a stormwater page that we need to update some of the dates on the projects, and we'll work to get those on the website.
Yeah, it's kind of tongue in cheek, but sometimes I don't know if people are more frustrated about the problem or how long it takes to fix it. You know, so I'm getting complaints on both ends, and I'm like, I mean, come on.
Pro Tem Bailey.
Yeah, Clint, with regard to this project, and now I'm so excited about this on Oakland Avenue that it has been so long in coming, and getting the funding in place is critical. And one of the just anecdotes that came out of this was a study. Part of the study that we did with the stormwater is right there at Isle of Jones Park, there's a catch basin. And so as part of the stormwater study, members of the community would like, kind of curious to know, the catch basin, whenever there's a heavy rain, would just fill up. And you would just have this massive flooding that took place right there. And it was odd, and it was like, what the heck? Why are we getting all of this flooding when you got this catch basin and all of this is taking place? So the stormwater study that came in, they went down and looked. Well, when DOT came through before and put the catch basin in, literally, it went nowhere. There was just a catch basin. There was no pipes leading it anywhere. So it was a catch basin to nowhere. And so that's how the projects and these studies go hand in hand, because once we realized it, it was like, oh my gosh. So that's what led to all of this, and now we're going to be able to finally get it a catch basin to somewhere to get that water out of there. So thank you. I thought the anecdote was just unbelievable. So,
Okay.
Councilman McCall, we are working
Please.
on both sides of the street.
Please. Please do.
Thank you.
That's it. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you so much. Next, we will have resolution number 2025-33, a resolution recognizing September as Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month in the city of Florence. What say ye?
So move.
Second.
Does that want to make?
Yeah. No, you.
Does that make the motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Amanda?
Thank you. Today, the resolution 2025-33 is sponsored by Councilman McKay. Whereas spinal cord injuries affect thousands of individuals and families across the United States each year, often resulting in life-changing challenges to mobility, independence, and health. And whereas individuals living with spinal cord injuries demonstrate remarkable strength, perseverance, and resilience, serving as an inspiration to others in the community. And whereas greater public awareness of spinal cord injuries contributes to improved understanding, prevention, support, and inclusion for those affected. And whereas recognizing Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month provides an opportunity to highlight the importance of accessible communities, rehabilitation resources, medical research, and programs that promote independence and quality of life. And whereas the City of Florence recognizes the importance of raising awareness about spinal cord injuries and supporting efforts that promote inclusion, accessibility, and understanding within the community. Now therefore be it resolved that the City Council of the City of Florence, South Carolina, does hereby recognize the month of September as Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month and encourages residents, businesses, organizations, schools, and healthcare providers to join in activities and efforts that promote awareness, prevention, accessibility, and support for those affected by spinal cord injuries. Resolved this 8th day of September 2025.
Thank you so much. This was sponsored by our very own Councilman McKay. Would you care to say anything?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'll say, obviously, this is one that it's very close to home for me. And I wish the group, the spinal cord injury group for the PD, would
was here to receive it. This is the National Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month, so it does coincide with the National Month. And I will be presenting to them the resolution at the end of the month of their Spinal Cord Injury Awareness celebration. And with that, I do also want to say I'm looking forward to working with the mayor on an ad hoc committee to address certain needs for folks with disabilities across our city, whether that be the public walkways and adding ramps, or again, nonetheless, just kind of looking not just folks with spinal cord injuries, but folks with disabilities in general. So I look forward to that. Look forward to working with the mayor, and I do know we actually are lucky to have a member of the State Disability Board that is a local resident of the city of Florence. So I look forward to working with her, and again, hopefully we can tap into some money from the state as well, but looking to address these needs. So thank you for allowing me to present this resolution. Again, I look forward to working with you on that, Mayor.
Thank you so much. We like it when you save money. Right, Scotty? Next, we have reports to council. Oh, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you so much. Next, we have reports to council. Appointments to boards and commissions may be discussed in executive session. So now we will come to our city manager's report.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just briefly, I want to talk a little bit about our police department and our community policing. The city has been involved in community policing for about 20 years now. Under Chief Heidler, about last 12 years or so, we've actually extended that to all of our departments throughout the police department. You know, a number of the major programs that we do in the police department, our Citizens Police Academy, National Night Out, youth engagements such as our Explorer program. We have a victim witness advocacy program. We work with about 40 neighborhood associations, crime watch associations. We have a Chiefs Citizens Advisory Board. We do surveys there. Jerry. But we also want to talk about some of our great officers that works with our community. One officer couldn't be here today, worked the night shift. It's young officer Jordan Williams. And our chief hires certainly great officers. Not only can they work with the community, but we love to take on a challenge, and we were challenged with a dance contest. And and no knees or ankles were hurt.
Or backs.
Yeah, what did HR think about that?
Thank you so much.
That was it?
That's
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to add one point to
Yes.
that. And kudos to is it Officer Williams.
yes, sir.
I think I've told staff this on many occasions. It's been multiple times where I've been in at some community events in North Florence, and he shows up, and he, unannounced. He shows up. He gets his cars. He speaks to people. I don't think he might not be from the North Florence area, but he integrates himself very well, and it goes a long way to wins. People need to talk to somebody. They know they can call and talk to him. So I just want to give him his kudos. Every time I tell him, man, good job. Continue what you're doing. We need more community officers like that. We do have community officers in the department. Let me clarify that. But we need make sure we have more like Officer Williams. He's doing a great thing. So thank you.
Great,
Yeah,
great.
we need to get him in touch with Debbie at the School Foundation for Dancing with the Stars. Yeah,
You would do well, yeah.
You would do it.
Great, somebody else. So, okay, now we'll have mayor's report. Speaking of the School Foundation, on September the 23rd, the former mayor, Hank Porter, is being honored at the SMIT building, and I would just like to mention, if you don't have your tickets, please get your tickets. It is a great honor. He was a city council person as well as a former mayor, so it would look great if we are there to represent. Next, we're raising money for the Manor House. The Manor House has had an influx of people to come by and eat. It has gone up from 200 in the morning for breakfast and 200 for lunch. Since the bus rides are free, people are now getting on the bus and going there to eat. And so on the 25th, there is a celebrity karaoke that is all aimed to help raise money for the Manor House. So you'll see these on Facebook. I'm going to ask that if the city can put it up as well. Please support. This influx of numbers. Their money is very low. They don't have a lot. So they need the community's support, especially with more people eating there now. Then on October the 9th, we will have an event at Ala Jones Park, and we are inviting everyone out at 6 o'clock. This will include Dr. Fred Carter. He is the Francis Marion has did a historic landmark for Dr. Ala Jones, and some of the things that went on at the park, as well as the unveiling of the new name of the apartments that will be rebuilt, and the Empowerment Center, and some other things. And if you looked, you can see that our amphitheater is going up, and it's looking really, really wonderful. And so on September the 20th, Level 10 will be there to perform, and we're looking for a great time, so we're inviting all out to enjoy. I think that is all for me today. And so next we will have committee reports. Business Development.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The Business Development Committee met on August the 21st, and we had a number of project updates that were given to us. We reviewed the master plans that were done, which we've already talked about, but one of the project updates I'm very excited to report to council is on Urban Square. And the update on Project Urban Square, which is across the street from us here, there's a few points. The developer has closed on the construction loan for the apartments. That's been a long time coming. I am happy to report on
We
that.
finally got it going.
Yes.
Yes, we got it.
Also, the developer has engaged Weaver Cook of Greensboro, North Carolina, to be the general contractor to complete the project. City staff has had an on-site meeting this past Friday, the 5th, to discuss laydown, access, etc. The site contractor has one additional lift for the on-site grading to meet under slab height, and after the final lift is installed, building construction will start. Clint, if you would just clarify when we say one final lift, what does that mean exactly?
They need to add about 6 inches of dirt.
They need about 6 more inches of dirt. So if you see more dirt coming, that's the last bit before they're going to actually start construction. But this is exciting news, and we're very, very thrilled to be able to say after 5 years that it's finally going to be underway. So that is great. The other thing, in addition to the master plans that we discussed already, is across, right next to Seminar Brewing on Lucas Street, there's a big lot that's been vacant for a while, and it's now been cleared, and a lot of the dirt has been put in place, and that is for the moving of and this is another project that's been ongoing for a while. Faith Nursing Home is going to be relocating out to that site, and under a new name, Pecan Healthcare and Rehabilitation Facility by Wellspring Health. And that's going to be the new facility that's there. And we have a rendering. Is it okay if I show the rendering? There's a rendering of what that facility will look like that I'll hold up. Pardon?
So we all can see that.
You can all see it? Okay. It's a really nice, going to be a beautiful facility. So that's been in the works, and that is finally underway as well.
Okay.
We couldn't see it.
You couldn't see it.
It's so teeny.
Here, I'll pass it down so everybody can look at it. There we go. See, that's what he was wanting. Okay.
Yes.
Anything further from any committee members? Okay. That's our report.
Thank you so much. Next, we will have our Community Development Committee. This committee is Councilman McCall, Councilman Smith, and myself. We met, and we are putting in place or getting ready to do a full housing study, and it's never been done. And as you know, it is very much needed. So, and as Councilman Pro Tem Jabali has said how important this study was for our water, it is just as important for our housing. And so that will be coming next. Partnership in housing. We have been working diligently, the city, with our communities and business partners, conveying properties so that they, dilapidated property, vacant lots, so that we can beautify and build up our community. Right now, we are working diligently to focus in an area because of what housing is doing. We are attaching to that, and right now, right there in the Brunson Street area, we now have 4 homes that are slated to be built by developers. And so as we further develop our communities and partner with churches, there are some churches, there are some local developers that are now joining on to help with this plan, and we're super excited about that. The next thing we discuss is a youth study. Most of our struggles that we have, some would say would be our youth, but Councilman Smith said in one of the meetings that we were in, he said, our youth, you all keep saying our youth are a problem, but really they are our solution. And this study will help us to flip this thing so that they are a solution to the problem instead of causing problems. And so we are really, really excited about that. I think that's all because I was supposed to do October 9th now, but I did it in my mayor's report. How about that? So, but that's it for me. Okay, next we have our Finance and Audit and Budget Committee.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. We met on August 27th at 4 o'clock. Me, myself, and Councilman Braddock, and also Councilman Smith make up the Finance Committee. And at that meeting, we met and discussed the carry forward ordinance that was just passed earlier this afternoon. So nothing to report there. But we did review everything and make sure everything was in compliance. Additionally, we went over the July 2025 monthly financial packet, and lastly, we got a lot of plans, but we brought up that we want to be able to make sure that we can afford to tackle all these projects. So, at our next meeting or subsequent meeting, we will tackle the issue of how we actually pay for these projects, and that will conclude our report.
Thank you so much, Councilman McCall. Executive session is now next on the agenda. We are there for discussion of regarding appointments of city boards commission for the personal matter regarding city judges. And after that, we will return to open session. What say
So
you?
moved.
We are now in executive session. We call this, what is this, meeting back into session? Can we have a motion and a second?
Motion.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? We are now in session. Okay, we are in session. There was no vote taken on anything that we discussed in executive session, and now we are here.
So now we're coming back. Mayor, thank you. In our boards and commission, we have Accommodations Tax Advisory Board. That falls to Councilmember Pro Tem Jabali. There are no applicants on file.
Defer.
Next falls to Councilman McKay.
Defer.
Our next board is the Board of Zoning and Appeals. We have new applicants, William Edwards, Gloria Jones, Councilman McKay.
I'd like to appoint William Edwards.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it.
Next board is our Design Review Board. There are no applicants. This falls to Councilman McCall.
I'd like to nominate Shaquiz McCall.
Don't do it.
No applicants. So I would defer.
Next board is Construction and Maintenance Board of Adjustment and Appeals. There are 4 openings. All fall to Madam Mayor. There are no applicants on file.
I'd like to defer.
Next, we have Parks and Beautification Commission. We do have 3 applicants. That falls to Councilman McKay.
Defer.
Resilience and Sustainability Advisory Committee. There are no applicants. It falls to Councilman Smith.
Defer.
We have Public Safety Citizens Review Board. We have 5 applicants. Falls to Councilman McKay.
Defer.
That completes staff's report.
Thank you so much. Being that that's all for today,
Motion to adjourn.
Second. This meeting is adjourned.